Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm talking about a pen by brand that I haven't really talked about before, and that is Diplomat. And this is the Diplomat Magnum, and this is one of those pens that could be a really good starter pen for people who just are getting into the hobby and want to try something. Price is kind of equivalent to the Lamy Safari, so if you think you would like this as a starter pen, it's definitely an option. Let us change the shot though to actually look at what I think of this pen. All right, let's do it. All right, let us take a look at the Magnum, and this is a pen by Diplomat, and this version of it has that like oil slick type finish. It is really hard to get on camera. I'm actually going to try it without the light in a second, because the light might make it just look blue or purple or blurple, but it has an oil slick finish, and it has an ink window right here. This ink window is very reminiscent of the Lamy Safari to me. It's very similar. And then we have a clip, and the clip is quite tight, but it's very usable. I wouldn't hesitate using that. It says Diplomat on there, and it has the Diplomat logo on top, which is, in my opinion, a very cool looking logo. And this pen is very light. It's like a very lightweight pen, and that makes it, for some people, very easy to write with. What I did, I grabbed some other starter pens, a Lamy Safari and a TWSBI Eco, so I can show you size differences, because this pen is not only very light, it's also kind of small. So if we have the Lamy Safari and the Diplomat next to each other, you can see that lengthwise there isn't that much difference, but the Lamy Safari is definitely thicker than this Diplomat. And it feels much smaller because it is much smaller. Weight-wise, I would say they're quite even. This one is inked up, has a converter in it. This one does not. But I would say if they're both inked up, they would be very similar. Now, if we uncap it, we have the Diplomat Nib. And it's just a silver tone nib. It's a seal nib. This pen is like $24, so not a gold nib. And then it has a grip that is not completely triangular, but there are like facets to it that make you hold it in a specific way. And it's a very thin grip, so you have to like grip it like that. If you want to, you can grip it like at the body, but there is like a preordained grip to this pen. Now, not everyone will like that. It's the same with the Lamy Safari, although on the Lamy Safari it is kind of more pronounced. Lengthwise, not that much difference here, but the Lamy Safari's grip is bigger and feels more substantial, right? Let us look at the Eco now. I'll do a capped comparison after this. Okay, size-wise, the Eco is a bigger, trying to balance this, guys. It's bigger, currently not inked, would be heavier when inked. Also, of course, it's a piston filler. It's thicker, and this, of course, does not have that grip, that triangular grip that forces you into some specific type of mode. Now, if you cap both again, there is, of course, also a difference, although it is slight. The difference is mainly in how like wide or thick the pen is, right? That is the main difference. This one is quite a bit heavier than the Safari and the Diplomat. All right, now, of course, this type of pen is not for all because it is so light and so thin, but there has to be a market for it. Let me quickly turn off the fake lighting to show you this oil slick finish, if I can. I hope I can. Okay, it's not perfect. I hope it's a little better. This color is called Prismatic Purple, and so it kind of goes from blue to purple, and is a lovely finish, but as I said, it's really hard to show off. I hope you got some of that nice shine sheen. Back to fake lighting we go, and onto the writing sample we go. The nib, and I don't mind it. It's not very glorious glorious thing to say about it. You can post it. As you can see, I like posting this because it's so light that I feel like it needs it. It does become a little top heavy because like a lot of the weight is in the clip and the cap, but it's not awful. Diplomat Magnum, and this is a medium nib. I had to check because it is a kind of fine medium nib. I don't know if you guys can see. I would say this is on the finer end of the medium nibs, which is not bad. Yeah, this nib is okay. To me, it is a fairly dry nib, which is not something I love the most. It's a Tomoe nib, so it's not a very unique experience, but I guess it's a good starter, with the caveat that you have to like light and small thin pens, and you're not allowed to mind the grip here. This ink is Diamine Ancient Copper. It's the only brownish ink I own. I don't really like brownish ink. This one I tolerate. Yeah, it's a decent pen for $23. Do I think it's the best starter pen? I do not, because I don't think the majority of the people will enjoy this. So yeah, that is my opinion. It's a nice pen. It did not blow me away. All right. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope this was informative and helped you in making a choice about starter pens. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.